People are using AI to create fake videos about slavery, and thousands of people are watching it and thinking this is real history, and this is so messed up. For instance, this one, the Georgia twins who married their own enslaved men. Now, keep in mind, this is all fake. We know it's all AI slop. It's all made up trash. I'm seeing something weird, and I've got to say something to you guys because it's too messed up. Our ancestors, the history of America is being stolen and resold again. And this platform is complicit in that. I'm going to show you. There are AI-generated video stories of Black Americans, enslaved Americans, and YouTube knows that they're fake. Little like warning that it's fake, but it's easy to miss that. YouTube is letting these be just put out there. This disgusting AI slop. This is deliberate exploitation. It's a commodification of trauma for engagement. Hi, I'm Danielle Romero. Thank you so much for being with me here on my channel where we talk about American identity and family stories. What if the history that you're learning on YouTube is totally fake? And I'm going to say in particular, Black history, and I'm going to explain why. What if the genealogy videos and posts that you are researching and sharing are fake? What if the stories that you're feeling good about or moved by or whatever are totally invented? Well, over 127,000 people are experiencing this right now. I really hope you're not one of them, and they don't even know it yet. I am so angry right now, and I feel like I very rarely get angry. People are using AI to create fake videos about slavery, and thousands of people are watching it and thinking this is real history, and this is so messed up. I want to talk with you about it. I want to talk about these channels and make sure that you know about it. Otherwise, you could be next. So I want to explain what has happened here. But before we do that, if you are not part of the Patreon community, come on over and hang out. Patreon.com/NYTN, or you can send me a coffee. The link is below. These channels, what they're doing is literally diabolical. And I want to walk you through what is happening in real time. I am just so stunned by this. So if you search, well, let me back up. When I'm on my YouTube channel studio, so that's like on my end where I'm uploading content and things like that, YouTube will now tell me what stuff you're watching. They'll be like, you know, your audience likes this channel, your audience likes these videos. And I usually don't pay too much attention to that because I just like to kind of do my own thing. But last night I was just poking around and something caught my attention because it seemed really off. Okay, it seemed really off. And I found not one, but two channels. I know they're from the same person. I'm sure there's more out there. Where stuff is being literally completely made up by AI. And based on the comments, people do not know that. So I want to tell you the details. So if you search like enslaved African Americans or like historical love stories, genealogy, you will find these videos. You will find these videos. YouTube has a little note on them to say they're synthetic content, but they're being portrayed as real videos. So it doesn't stop the recommendation for these topics. And people have no idea. People are literally making a ton of money, making up crap on AI and selling it and sending it to you and hoping that you'll watch it. YouTube knows that they're fake because there's like this like little like warning that it's fake, but it's easy to miss that. And so YouTube is letting these be just put out there, this disgusting AI slop. I need you to understand how angry I am about this. So I want to show you the channels and I want to show you some of the comments so you can just know what's going on. Now, this is not me being jealous. I hope that you would be as enraged as I am when you see some of these stories. It is shocking to me, especially as a historian, as someone who really values using primary sources on my channel. It is shocking to me that this is being allowed, especially since I get flagged, demonetized nonstop. This is deliberate exploitation. It's a commodification of trauma for engagement. Literally, our ancestors, the history of America is being stolen and resold again. And this platform is complicit. Okay, I'm gonna show you two of these channels and I'm gonna show you exactly what is going on right now. And again, I'm gonna try to stay calm, but I am so angry right now. And think you will be too. So this is a channel. Okay, first of all, I can see it's just all AI. The first one's called Dark Epoch Tales. It has over 10,000 subscribers, 151 videos. And this is a new channel. And in the description of the channel, they put this. But I'm going to show you why this actually means absolutely nothing and why it's worse, honestly, than saying nothing at all. It says, warning, the stories shared on this channel are entirely fictional. Any resemblance to real people, living or dead, or to actual events is purely coincidental. This content is created solely for making money. Oh no, I'm bad, my bad. For spine-tingling entertainment. It says, do you crave unsettling stories that send shivers down your spine? Dive into our collection of dark tales guaranteed to keep you awake at night. This started in June. So you might say, okay, well, I mean, they're telling you it's fake and they're allowed to do that. And XYZ. Okay. So hold that. I want to show you the most popular videos right now. For instance, this one, the Georgia twins who married their own enslaved men. Now, keep in mind, this is all fake. We know it's all AI slop. It's all made up trash. All the pictures are trash. The stories are trash. But I want to go to the comments section and show you what the real issue is. But let's just go through a couple of these. The most disturbing slave mystery in Baton Rouge history. Now, and there's dates here. Here's the problem, first of all, with this. If I am searching, maybe my family's from Baton Rouge. I have family there right now. I have cousins there right now who I love. If I'm looking up enslaved ancestor stories, having to do with my family, I'm doing genealogy, I type that in, guess what? This video is coming up. Now, if that video comes up, I have no idea that this is fake. I have no clue that this is fake. Here's another one. The plantation owner's wife who eloped with a runaway slave. Or the bizarre mystery of the most beautiful slave in New Orleans. The beautiful slave who bore the master children and buried something horrible, I'm sure. Okay, these are all trash. I want to get into one of them, but I just want you to kind of see how awful this is, how insane this is. The Louisiana bride who fed her slaves to the swamp. I mean, what is this? This is the craziest thing. So that may bother you a little bit, but you might be like, yeah, it's fiction. I like chilling stories. Okay. Let's go into this one. This one's the one that really bothered me, I think, just because of my family connection. So let me read this. The most disturbing slave mystery in Baton Rouge history, 1848. Now, this is from YouTube. It says sounds or visuals were significantly edited or digitally generated. Sound or visuals. Okay, so you have some AI sound, you have some AI pictures, maybe. Okay, fine. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. This is a completely fictionalized story, and I want you to read some of the comments. Okay. Like, wow, now that's some kind of power that this woman had. My family are the Broussards. I love our history. It's dope. Now, Broussards are connected to my family. This is not your history. This is manufactured trash. If the story is true, it's an incredible tale. Patty Marshall, it is not true. This is not true, but people do not go to the channel and like do a deep dive on that, right? Like, at least for me, I watch YouTube on my TV. So if I'm searching like enslaved ancestor stories or Louisiana genealogy or whatever, and this video pops up and it's kind of masquerading as a historical thing. I mean, here's the thing. People are just not understanding that it's fake somehow. Why do you think that is? People are listening from Baton Rouge. People are like typing in Baton Rouge and being, okay. So here's this one. I'm going to go to somewhere. So let's go to this one. The bizarre mystery of the most beautiful slave in New Orleans. It says all through the synthetic content. It's not telling you that literally the whole thing is fake trash. The entire thing is fake trash. So let's go down to what really kills me about this is that people will be like, thank you for this history. Thank you for this history. And the channel will harm it. They'll harm it. Like, how can you just go along with this and pretend this? Let's go to another one. And this person has multiple channels. I'm going to show you. This person saying, I don't know how I ended up here, but my last name's Caldwell. I have Johnsons in my family. This is crazy. This is fake. Okay, this is not real. It is very upsetting to me to see people being excited about this. Like, these couples were ahead of their time. How brave they are. Beautiful love stories. Like, you guys, this isn't real. And this person's just making money off of you not being able to pick up. Here's another one. 48,000 views. Plantation owner laughed at his wife's suspicions until child is born with another man's eyes. I'm kind of enraged, if you can't tell.
I'm royally pissed.
So I want to chat about this with you some more. So I'm angry on a personal level. I'm angry as a historian. I'm angry for you because real history is already kind of hard to discuss. As you know, if you've been on my channel, my stuff gets flagged. I've been flagged for showing my great uncle's birth certificate that says colored on it because the word colored is so bad. It's as bad as the F word. Real history is hard to find, okay? And it's hard to discuss. I'm not really allowed to discuss that much on here. So now the AI generated story about these mysterious genealogy seekers, so that's spreading like wildfire. So we have a situation where very actual suppression of history is happening, like literally in real time. I am not being dramatic. When you see fabricated narratives being put out like they're the truth, and YouTube doesn't care. They put a label on it and they call it accountability. Creators don't care because they're getting views, they're getting engagement, and they're profiting from ignorance and trauma. And the algorithm doesn't care because it's optimizing for watch time, comments, and emotional reaction. And so these fabricated slavery narratives are generating strong emotional reactions because they're bizarre and fake. So the system is perfectly designed to replace truth with fiction. And here's what I need you to understand. This is happening to your family history right now, right? Like while you're watching this, while we're not paying attention, someone is inventing your ancestor. Someone's creating a false narrative about what happened. And people are just choosing money over the truth, which, yeah, I know I'm like a romantic idealist and I just believe people are inherently good and they want to do the right thing. And I can see that is just not the case. That's not the case. So I have to get on here and do this. And I don't want to do this. I don't want to sit here and make a video about this when I could be making a video about a real document. But the problem is, like, someone has to say something. Like, I don't know who's going to do it. Someone has to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We have got to be vigilant about what we are consuming. Like, more than ever, we have to be vigilant about what we're consuming. And your family's story is real. Our country's story is real. Your ancestors' story is real. And it's worth protecting. It's worth the hard work of actually finding the documents and sources instead of accepting these beautiful or scintillating lies that are out there. I'm sorry to have to bring this to you guys. I feel like I have like an obligation. You know, a teacher, or have been a teacher in past life, and I also am a volunteer with kids. And so anyway, because of that, I'm a mandated reporter, right? If I see something weird, you're supposed to say something. And that sucks. It sucks to be a mandated reporter because, like, if you see something, you need to say something, right? You have to. You don't have an excuse. And that's how I feel here. I'm seeing something weird and I've got to say something to you guys because it's too messed up. Here's what I need you to understand. These people making this AI slop are not trying to educate themselves or you. They're just trying to profit. Like, this channel is actually 2 channels, but it's very similar. And they've uploaded 150 videos in just a couple months. This is like a factory. Okay, this is like a factory. And the algorithms are rewarding them for it. There's more views, more engagement, more money, more comments. And there are other creators out there, not just me, other creators out there who are humans doing research and sharing what they learned with you because they love it, because they care about it. And we are losing the algorithm war because the truth is slower than lies, first of all. But you're going to continue to encounter this AI slop, not just about Black history, American history, but just like everywhere. It's everywhere. And some of it will be beautiful, and some of it will be detailed and emotionally compelling, and you're going to want to believe it or not even realize you're consuming it. I'm speaking from experience here too. But here's what I'm asking for you. Don't. Ask where your history comes from. Check the source. And when you find creators, not just me, please, not just me, go find other ones too. I know they're there, who are doing the work and saying, here's the archive. Here's a document. Here's what we know. Pay attention to them. I can think off the top of my head, my cousin Alex Lee does Alex Genealogy, does Creole history, mostly on Facebook. Go find him. He's doing work with real documents. This is a real person who I've talked to on the phone a bazillion times. Alex, I'm sorry, I haven't called you back. Yeah. We usually talk a lot and it's been busy, but he's doing real work. This is a real human doing work and he loves it and he's passionate about it and he's going to tell you the truth. Because in 5 years, if this doesn't change, your actual history, your genealogy is going to be impossible to find under the fabrication. I'm telling you, it already feels like just suffocating out there. And your kids might be learning about their history from AI channels that don't even care if it's true. Like, what do we do? So it's not about me. It's not about like, stay on my channel, watch my stuff. No, go find other people too, please. It's about whether we want real history to survive. What do we do right now? This is like an inflection point. This is an inflection point. When I saw this stuff yesterday, I was so blown away because it was recommended to me as a history creator, as if this is the same thing. So thank you so much for being with me. I cannot tell you what it means to have you here with me in this community, learning together, working on documents together. I think there's more of us than them, but we can't give up. We'll talk soon.